Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Najwa and I am just here to share my passions with you all, with the internet. So basically today I wanted to talk about skincare and in particular Korean skincare. So to give you a bit of background, in the past I've had cystic acne. And I've struggled with it for around 3 years, and now my skin is a lot better. As you can see, obviously I'm wearing makeup, but my goal in general is to try to stay quite light and take care of my skin more than anything. And because I've struggled with it so much, and I've spent hours on the internet trying to find solutions or products that would work for sensitive skin, and sometimes I really did struggle, spend so much money in it, and at the end of the day didn't find like solutions that were good for my skin or wouldn't make it worse. And I just wanted to share with people who might be struggling with the same issue a few products that I absolutely recommend. I also didn't have acne as a teenager, so it started really late in my life, so I didn't really know how to handle this. And even more when I was well, I got my first job at that same time, so it was a weird period for me, and I really struggled with it to the point where I was ashamed to go out or ashamed to let anybody see me, because basically around my entire jaw you had those giant cysts, and I didn't know how to handle this. So the first step that I wanted to talk about is how to remove your makeup without being too aggressive on your skin, because obviously at that time I was trying to pile on makeup to hide it, and it didn't do a good job, to be honest. It was horrendous because the makeup would stick around cysts and all of that, and it was bad for my skin. So after a while I just stopped putting makeup at that time. But right now, you know, obviously because when you have that, you're always afraid that it might come back. And what I do to remove my makeup is double cleanse, and I only do it when I'm wearing makeup. In general, I just cleanse one time. So the first product is the All Clean balm by Hamish. So this is a balm that comes in a solid form. So basically you have a tiny scoop, and you just scoop the product, and then it melts right in your skin. And it is formulated for sensitive skin. And you know, when I started looking for solutions, I was like, putting a balm that turns into a oil on my skin, never. It might make it worse. And it's actually the opposite. So what it does, it hydrates your skin, and it removes at the same time all the gunk and all the pollution and all the excess sebum that stays on the top of your skin. And that is why sometimes it clogs your pores and make another pimple, yeah, just popped out the day after or 2 days later. So it contains shea butter to moisturize your skin, coconut fruit extract that will soothe the inflammations, citrus herb oil to calm your skin, and it has a scent, yes, but it's not added fragrance. It's just the natural sense of all the products that are in it. So if you're like sensitive to fragrances, for example, it shouldn't be an issue because it's just a natural product. It only contains natural botanical ingredients, and it's paraben free, cruelty free, and hypoallergenic. So all the best in the world. So this is like a product that I really do recommend. It really helps remove all my makeup. And you know, sometimes when you remove your makeup with cotton pads, it tugs on your skin and it makes it even worse. So if you're looking for something that removes your makeup without being aggressive, perfect solution. As I told you, I don't double cleanse every day. I just do it when I'm wearing makeup. So most of the days I work when I'm not too lazy to put on makeup, to be honest. Sometimes I'm not about that life. I wake up way too early to be bothered sometimes. So the thing that I do is cleanse every day. So I only use one product to remove all the dirt, all the pollution, all the excess sebum that might sit on top of my skin. And it really does help. This is something that I used to do, but didn't really know what product to use, and I was a bit worried also about what type of product. So I just used to go to the pharmacy, buy a bunch of products and try them, because my skin would react badly to it. So I have two recommendations for cleansers. The first one is my absolute favorite because I used to use it all the time and I've been using it now for years. It is the Huxley Secret of Sahara, cleansing gel, Be Clean, Be Moist. So this is also not just the product, but the brand that I absolutely love. It is a brand that I would recommend in general, because it's really soothing and really soft. Their products are not aggressive at all or harsh on your skin. So this was one of my holy grail. It is a bit expensive. I think in most websites it's around $22 US. So sometimes you can find offers, but you just need a little bit of product and it goes a long way. It was one of the rare products that didn't irritate my skin, so that's why I really want to share this one. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it on social media, and it is such an amazing product. It contains cacti extract, and basically it is a really good way to moisturize your skin, which was really surprising. I was like, what? Oh, it contains water if you're lost in the Sahara, so yeah, good points. And it doesn't strip your skin from its natural moisture, and it's not too greasy. And this is something that I struggle with. I felt like putting something greasy or something that would sometimes strip my natural moisture, I would feel my skin tugging after like washing it, and that was a horrible sensation, and even more when my skin was at its worst and it was really irritated. So if you're looking for just something very soft on your skin, this is a product that I would absolutely I say absolutely a lot, actually, just realized that. Yeah. The second one that I would recommend is the Sioris Day by Day cleansing gel. I do have a preference for cleansing gels in general, because I don't know, I found out that it would work better for my skin, and that with any foam cleanser, it actually made the issue worse. So I tend to gravitate around cleansing gels. Here again, like everything in life, it's about trial and error. So find what works the best for you. For my skin, with what I had cystic acne, and the fact that it is very sensitive in general, cleansing gels are the best option for me. So this is a brand that I discovered last year, so this is a very recent addition. This cleansing gel is paraben free, artificial fragrance free, or any other chemical that could harm you. So this is something that I'm trying to look into, you know, like every chemical or every component or ingredient that could be toxic for you, because at the end of the day, this is something that is directly in contact with your skin and could have effect on the long term. So if you have the time, look into it. It's really important. It's also vegan. This is another plus. What makes it different from the Oxley one is that it's very watery opposed to the Oxley one. Like the Oxley one feels like a proper gel. It's a bit sticky. Well, this one is a bit more watery, and it's because all the water in it is replaced by organic green plum water. So it doesn't smell like it. It smells very citrusy, but here again, it's just a natural fragrance of the products. This product is also very good for oily skin. Mine is a combination, but I have dry patches around my nose, around my forehead, but you have some section of my face that can get really, really oily, like my nose bridge, my chin, and that is a whole mess. I don't comprehend my skin, but we make it work. So absolutely try it if you just want a soft cleanser. Again, very natural, vegan, only good stuff. Try this one. So in my skincare routine, after like cleaning my face, what I generally do is go through the three steps. So toner, ampoule or serum, and moisturizer. And I have two recommendations here again. You will see throughout this video. I have some favorite brands, which are Pyonghanyul, and I'm gonna talk about in a second, and Sioris. Even if it's just a recent addition to my skincare, it is really, really good. So Pyonghanyul is a Korean brand that was actually developed by the Pyongan Oriental Medicine Clinic. So it's a sort of Oriental medicine hospital. And what I loved about this brand is that they don't try to use, you know, like brand new techniques that are just trendy and don't have anything added. They're really into using a product for its benefits. So really thinking about what this ingredient can add to the composition. And I feel like it's really different because you see a lot of brands just adding some stuff in your products that are not even useful. It's just like, oh, everybody's using that, let's do it. And there's no added value, you know, it's just trendy and it sells. And their approach is very different than what you find in the market at the moment, and it's something that I really like. All of their products are fragrance free, and color free. And this toner has literally no scent. It's really weird because it feels like you're spraying water on your face, and it is not the case, but it feels really good. I've seen an improvement since I've like put it in my skincare routine. Actually, all of the Pyonghanyul products, they've really made a difference. It's recommended for irritated skin, red skin, and excessive sebum, basically of all of my problems. So it's kind of like, I find my perfect product. I find my perfect brand, actually. Another bonus is that they put the entire ingredient list and explain what ingredient that could be harmful, not is. Most of like they only have most of the time 2 or 3 products that could be harmful, but it's low risk, so it basically means that you could be allergic to it or anything. So if you just want to try, you don't have a toner and you want to try to incorporate one, try this one. So my second recommendation is Sioris. Wow! Who could have guessed? This brand is really good, and what they did is thought of every lazy person in this world. Not everybody has the time to put like 11 steps routine, and sometimes you just want a product that can do 90% of the job, and that is it. So it is the Sioris Time is Running Out mist, and it is an all-in-one product. So it is a mist, a toner, and a serum. yeah. So you can use it in your skincare routine, and you can also use it throughout the day. So for example, if your skin feels dry throughout the day, you could just spray it quickly and it feels amazing. The mist is so fine. The only like critique that I could make to this one is the fact that the mist is a bit you could feel the droplets. Well, this one is so fine, it's so beautiful. Yes, I think it's well, I love this one, but this one is a game changer. And well, like all of their products, it's fragrance free, paraben free, and any chemical that could be harmful. Before using it, always shake it, because it's an oil and water composition, so it does separate. As you can see it here, you can clearly see it that it does separate. There's a clear separation, so shake it, spray it, and you're good to go. So the next step is serum or ampoule. I prefer this one. I don't have a lot of recommendation for this step because I only started implementing it recently in my life, but Pyongyangul one moisture ampoule is really good. Yes, I have a deep love for this brand. They basically thought of every worry they have. Here again, you have the entire list of ingredients and their actions, and you know, the texture is a bit weird. It's very tacky at first. You're like, oh, will it leave a residue on my skin? And it doesn't actually. When you put it on, it dries and quite quickly, and it gets absorbed in your skin, and it doesn't leave any residue or any sort of mask on top of your skin that could alter your makeup. It did happen to me in the past where I had like either an ampoule or serum that would interfere with my makeup, and I didn't like it because it would, you know, it would be weird. It would like make little creases or leave like a sort of sheet. I don't know how to explain it, but a sort of layer on my face, and this is something that I do not enjoy. I feel like my skin cannot breathe, and this one doesn't. And if you just want to try one, this is a product that I would really recommend if you like want to implement it but don't know where to start and a bit worried that it might irritate your skin and all of that. This is a really good product that is low risk. Now, moisturizers. Well, I have two recommendations for those. The first one would be the Innisfree green tea seed cream. So it's been one of my favorite for many years. I've started using it when I started having like skincare issues. It stayed with me for so many years. I only like changed it a year ago, to be honest. And I know that a lot of people talk about the Innisfree Jeju Orchid cream. It's really good, but for me it was too rich. I didn't like it, so I gave it away to my mother, and she loves it. And that's why I tried the green tea one. I was looking into it and I saw that it might not be as rich as the Jeju Orchid one. And because of the green tea seeds, it's really soothing and calming. So I tried this one and it stuck with me for so many years. It's such a good product. If you're looking for a simple cream that has no pretension and does an amazing job, this is what you would go for. It's not too expensive either. You have a lot of offers on it most of the time on either Yes Style or Style Korean. Those are two good websites to buy Korean beauty if you want. It's very light. The smell is very refreshing. Basically when you put it on your skin, it feels like really refreshing. And when you have irritated skin or some areas that can be inflamed, it's a good feeling to have something cold on it. The second one obviously is another Pyongyangul product. Yes, we know it. I have a deep love for this brand. It's ridiculous, but I've tried so many of their products and I was never disappointed, so I'm just like, yes, go for it, go for it. And they're a bit expensive, but you can find it on offers on Souris, for example. So it makes it you know, a bit better. So it is the Pyongyang Moisture Cream. Here, I love also the packaging. I love this like blue packaging. I just find it really pretty, and honestly, even if it's a bit more expensive, this is 100 milliliter, which is not really common for a moisturizer. Usually you find 30 ml or 50 ml, and this is basically the double of your typical cream. So it is rich, but it's not too rich, so the texture is really pleasant. Here again, no scent, no fragrance, and no color. The three main ingredients are barberry root extract, jojoba seed oil. When I was looking into skincare at that time, I found out that jojoba seed oil is really good for your skin, and also shea butter to give you that richness, this moisture. I've really seen an improvement in my skin when I started like implementing it. For example, I don't have those like dry patches that I used to have here or here, and sometimes I would also have them here. And it's a really good product. I've been now using it for the past 6 months, never reacted to it, never had any problem with it. So if you're, those three products, the Pyongyang products, I really do recommend it. For example, if you're looking into having one skincare routine and everything goes together, this is a set that I would recommend. I didn't buy it as a set, but you know, they tell you in their description those products go together, so that's why I try them all, and I am not disappointed. So the last product that I wanted to talk about is something that I've never expected really to talk about, is exfoliating. I used to try it because I've heard that it was good for your skin, and whenever I would try it, my skin would break out, I would have even more skin issues, and I ended up giving up after a while. And one day I was at a pop-up event in London, and I was talking to one of the staff members, and she also had a lot of skin issues and had the same kind of story, and she recommended one product, which is this one. It is the Back to Iceland peeling cream from Thank You Farmer. I was like, okay, let's talk about this. So she really sold the product, to be honest, and at the end I was like, okay, I'm gonna trust her, let's buy this. So I bought it, and I have no regrets. I think it's one of the best products to exfoliate or remove all of the dead skin from your face that I've ever used. It also is really good because it didn't create any breakout, or it actually really improved my skin overall. It is a bit pricey because it's, if you're in the UK, it's around £32, but you only need tiny bit of product. When I started using it, I made this mistake. I used to use a lot of it, and I realized that I needed half of what I was using, so you don't need much of it. So at the end, the price that you put in it is relatively smaller than what you really have in mind. The main ingredient is Iceland moss extract. I was really surprised when I discovered about it, but after reading about it, etc., I discovered that it was really good to remove the dead skin from your face, and also remove all the excess sebum. And yeah, it's really surprising because the texture is really like a moisturizer, and after you've removed it, it actually leaves your skin so soft and hydrated. So it's one of my all-time favorites, and it doesn't have like a very strong scent or anything, but if you want to try a exfoliating but have a sensitive skin, I would recommend to go for peeling creams opposed to like proper exfoliating that has, like, for example, pieces in it. It's really bad. It would, for me at least, it was really bad because it would add to my lot. It would make my skin worse because I was like basically hurting my skin and not knowing it. Those are my recommendations for sensitive and acne prone skin. I hope that it's at least helpful for one person that might be going through this. And well, see you next time. Bye bye.